Welcome back. In our final module, I'm going to introduce you to the experience critique, a way that everyone can evaluate websites even if they're not a designer. In fact, you probably already know or can recognize a lot of bad practices on websites out there today. We're so immersed in the digital landscape that you definitely have a great place to start. Don Norman has said that everyday people aren't great designers, but they know when something isn't right. And I'm sure you've been on a website that doesn't feel quite right. And you've probably been on some websites that feel really wrong. So let's talk about how we can apply some of the things that you've either learned today or innately know to help evaluate experiences on the World Wide Web. To help narrow our focus for the sake of today's evaluation, let's arbitrarily sort all digital experiences that are internet-enabled into three categories. And I say internet-enabled experiences because let's focus on the World Wide Web. Not mobile applications, not web applications. These three categories that I'd like to focus on are information, entertainment, and shopping. Information websites are websites that just provide you content and definitely are a little bit easier to find on the web. Entertainment websites are websites like YouTube or Vimeo that provide you with multimedia. And shopping should be easy. Any website with a transactional e-commerce should be in that category. This will provide you a frame of reference for our critical review, the experience critique. Your first homework is to evaluate 6 websites in total. One example of a bad experience from each of the 3 categories that we just identified: information, entertainment, and shopping. And one example of a good experience from each of the 3 categories that we just looked at: information, entertainment, and shopping. Identify these 3 websites, good and bad, and then explain why. I'm absolutely comfortable with you providing 3 or 4 bullet points or a slightly longer sentence to explain this, but make sure I can figure out why these experiences are bad or good. There needs to be some impact to usability or to a conversion. Think about what the goal and intent of that website is. Is it being achieved? Can it be achieved? Are there friction points that prevent the user from achieving that goal and converting? Your assignment is due next week. Please submit a PDF on Blackboard. It should be 1 to 2 pages in length. And feel free to include screenshots as well. I'll leave you today with this. If your UI even vaguely resembles an airplane cockpit, you're doing it wrong. Simplify, simplify, simplify. We'll see you all next week. Thanks so much. I'm Matt Humphreys.